guys, it's crazy cloud.
No, nothing today. Nothing today.
Joe, was that a strange first quarter? You had ran 5 plays, but you had a 14-3 lead. A little strange for the offense.
It was different. We were on our time of possession in the first half was only 8 minutes, I think, but we still had a lead. The defense did a great job today. They really stepped up, came to play. They had a great game plan, and they played really well.
Right on that 36-yard touchdown pass, I mean, what were you seeing? I mean, how did you get that open?
Well, I mean, all game, late in the game, we were running some formations to kind of run out the clock, and we came to the sideline, and Joe, he came up to me and said, "Can you beat him on the go route?" And he talked to the coach up top, and we ran in a little bit more, and I was like, "I can beat him," and I was watching his technique, and I just ran. I was playing a physical game, so they were expecting me to come and block him, and he kind of just stood there, and I just kind of went back to my old days and ran past him.
Joe, what did your eyes just light up when you saw him wide
Yeah,
open?
we liked the matchup going in. Like he said, we talked about it on the sideline. Asked Coach Wood on the headset, and he said, "All right, you can do it, but you better hit it." So luckily we hit it, because I don't think he'd be too happy with us if we didn't. But yeah, it was a big play. Fred's a great player. He's got some speed, so he made a great play.
How much confidence, Joe, is a win like this, and how much, I guess, did it help you?
It's huge. Getting a win in this situation, especially, 2 weeks ago we didn't play as well as we would have liked to. So a full team effort today. Offense, defense, and our special teams really stepped up too. So it's huge for confidence.
Fred, how much of a satisfaction is there not only in what Joe talked about, this being a win, but you've lost to these guys the first 3 years you played?
Oh, it felt awesome, coming out. The past 2 years we lost by a touchdown. And last year I didn't really get a chance to play this game because, I broke my hand. But so I just had a lot of energy this week because I made it longer than I did last season. So that was another big thing for me this week. And, it's exciting. It just feels good to finally beat UConn after, 3 years of trying and being close. And we really put it together. Like you said, a team win. Special teams, I kick return, stepped it up. And it was exciting. It was an exciting day of football.
Fred Naja said that, after the Baylor game, he took a class in the Fred Lee positive thinking and perspective. Do you recall that conversation you had with him and bouncing back from that game?
Well, I mean,
you guys have scored, I think, now 41 points off turnovers.
Well, I mean, Naja came to me, and, I do a lot as far as inspiration, motivating these guys. I talked to Naja, he's one of my best friends, and I just talked to him and just told him, we just got to stay focused and we just got to keep going. And we went into the Stony Brook game, and, we didn't really play the way we wanted to. We finished the game with a win, and this week we just talked about getting back to it, just having a great day. I just told him you got to believe in yourself. Like I tell everybody, we just got to keep having that confidence and don't worry about all the outside accolades and stuff that's happening. Let's just work on winning the game, playing football the way we know how to play, how we've been playing for 4 years together. So that's what I told him.
Joe, can you talk about the first half and the second half? You touched on it a little bit, but first half you scored a lot more points. The second half, it seemed like you guys were a lot more dominant out there.
Our offensive line has played a great game today, and it all starts with Trevor Sales at the center position. He makes all the calls out there. He knows a lot about the game of football, so it all starts with him. And we really we control the ball. It's great turning around and handing the ball to Bo Oliver. It was great having him back out there today. After he scored, I walked over to him and said, "Hey, it's awesome to turn around and hand you the ball because I've missed it." So he's a great player. He really did a great job, and our offensive line did a great job.
Joe, you had 177 yards of 10 completions. How do you think opened up the passing game so much to be able to complete all those long balls?
I think our running game. They had to stop the run because, like we talked about, our offensive line did a great job. They were worried about Bo, James Potts, Devin Campbell, those guys running the ball. So, they gave us some windows to throw the ball, and guys like Freddie Lee made some great plays.
Joe, any clouds or any other signs that you made you think you'd win this week?
No, nothing today. But I did see my head coach from high school, Coach Krasansky. His dad was in the stands wearing a Billy's football shirt that I was wearing underneath my jersey. So I knew right there. That was at the beginning of the game, though. It didn't take till the 5th overtime this time.
Joe, you only had 10 completions, but you're able to spread it to 4 different receivers. I think Fred led with 3. How nice is it to be able to spread it to not only Alex and Fred, but Mason and Bo with a couple big plays?
It means a lot because Fred actually, after he scored the touchdown, said, "See, man, I could do it. I could be the sidekick." So Batman needs a Robin, and Fred's the Robin, I guess. Yeah, that turnover was bad. Coach Patterson came over to me and goes, I would be really happy if you didn't throw that pick. It's like, yeah, we got the win, but yeah, that was a bad decision on my part. Those are decisions I can't keep making. I can't keep turning the ball over, and I'm going to keep working on that because ball security is the most important thing. You can't score unless you have the ball.
Fred, if I'm not mistaken, Coach refers to the bye week as a bonus week. How do you guys think that, bonus week helped you guys this week and coming off? Didn't play as well against Stony Brook, but now coming back refocused.
I mean, it was awesome. Coach Quinn did a good job of keeping us focused, letting us know that wasn't a week for us just to take off and kind of just sit around. We were watching football and we were out there practicing. We had some good days of practice. We did some good community service events. We kind of had a lot going that week. And, I think Coach Quinn for that, at the time we were like, oh, we want time off or whatever. But he knew, he got the master plan. He had it all together and we were working and we were grinding and we came out this week and we were focused and everybody was just, ready to get back to football. You kind of really miss, a week of football. You miss playing. And you could clearly see that out there today. Guys were, ready to go, ready to play.
Anything else? All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Good job.